Corey, you find your way to the Church of Moradin. You had to get through a gate. I'll let you describe how you managed to get through the gate without paying 100 gold.
Misty Step.
Honestly,
I think so.
at the right moment, she could definitely.
Like I did a bonus. I guess. If only I could Misty Step and bonus action hide at the same time.
I mean, you can hide as your action.
Yeah, hiding can
Oh
be
yeah, I
an
guess
action.
that's true. I keep forgetting that.
Yeah, there's a big
I only
list of
think
things
in-
you guys can do on a turn, but you've narrowed it down to like 8 things.
Hey, if it ain't broke.
Because it works, clearly. So, my bolts, are they +1 to hit or +1 damage?
Both.
Okay. And the fire bolts were just an additional 1d6 of fire?
Yes. The +1 bolts lose their magic when you fire them. Like when you retrieve them, they're just normal bolts.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Corey, you were helping Starry and Leshy with housing and getting furniture and just kind of making sure they're all right in the city, and then decided to go to the next gate, which is where the other group went. You misty stepped at the right time, right after hiding, and landed right next to a child on a cart, essentially, and kind of did a whole shh, don't tell anyone, and
I was never here.
yeah, and just
No one would believe you.
Yeah. Yes. But you ended up just kind of following their footsteps, knowing where they were going to the church. And then when you walk in, everyone's clapping as if something happened. And you see Ari, this robed dwarf man, Ty, Desra, and Sam exit like the top of this area, which goes underneath this blue flame under a giant platinum anvil. This is clearly a church to Moradin. Before going in, though, you notice that there are 6 temples to different gods surrounding this church. And as you walk in, realizing that aspect, you kind of got distracted by the clapping. And Ari's a little more colorful.
Interesting.
A
Very.
bit more vibrant.
All her magic items, at least all but one, have unattuned to her.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Seeker not only cast... So he did cast Remove Curse, but he cast it on Ari, removing all the cursed objects, as well as curing her curse, apparently. That turned her into an air genasi.
I missed so much.
Honestly,
Not really.
you should skip
Not
the
really.
first hour and a half and just go from there.
Yeah.
The last 10 minutes is all you need.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
honestly. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I guess a lot of her attuned stuff was cursed. That was good.
Yeah.
Glad
I
that
think that
happened.
all of her attuned stuff was cursed.
See, she's got to stop picking shit up.
Oh, she also did seal away the hand of Vecna.
Yes, she
Oh.
In a
bought.
vault.
So Vivi, they were doing deals with Vivi, and she's like, "Here, have a key to the vault, and put that hand where it needs to go, and then throw the key away somewhere." So they're currently not holding on to the hand of Vecna. And Ari was very adamant on knowing what it does. She had big FOMO about it.
Of course.
And I'm like, okay, you'll know what it does if you put it on.
Yeah. And maybe
But,
we don't do that.
But yeah, so they come down the stairs and kind of sit, and you guys kind of meet right here. And Seeker kind of looks at Corey, is like, "Don't worry, your friend is fine."
Okay, Ty, can you do like a little clinical really quick? Confirm that?
Yeah.
Roll
I can also let
medicine?
you question mark. I can also let you know that I did like a detail for lying or just a sort of aura check on the dude, and he seemed legit.
Beats.
Oh, sorry. Examination. I totally forgot that
The
word
word.
existed. That's
Okay.
what I meant.
Do a physical.
Just make sure she's okay.
Ty, as far as you know, you're ecstatic about what just happened. Not only did you see the magic of another god in action, another ritual that cures people of these evil things. Like this is like up your alley with, like, you know, this is like me with magic cards. I'm in a magic card shop. Like, this is awesome.
Has anybody seen and or played oh, what's it called? What's the game called that we've been watching?
Schedule 1.
No, not the drugs.
Not
What?
the drugs.
The robot.
Don't tell them.
The robot.
Oh, Repo Man?
Yeah, Repo. Has anybody seen and or watched or played Repo?
Yeah.
So you know when
No.
they get like the magic lamp, how their eyes get like massive, and they're just like so infatuated. That's Ty.
Oh my god.
She's just beaming with this lust for knowledge, honestly.
Big got googly eyes.
Ty just nods to you, like, she's all right. She's better than all right. Seeker hands Ty the crystal that dropped, as well as all other Ari's cursed objects that dropped. Obviously hands the cursed objects to Ari because they were hers, but the wind crystal he gives to you, Ty. This,
Oh, that's what the thing that made her a Genasi.
Yeah.
Mhm.
This crystal has powers on it unexplainable to me. I've tried to see what it is, but, well, my eyes can only see so far. I don't suggest this lightly, but you should destroy this if you can.
You gone to Specsavers? That might help with your vision.
I don't think it will. And for the first time he unveils, takes his hood off, and you see the carved out, scarred eyes of this man.
Oh, good lord.
He just puts it back up and smiles. Don't worry. The hood's mostly for you. I think I'd scare a
All of
couple
the
people away from
this
the
town
church.
disfigured?
I'm sorry?
Said, are all the people in this town disfigured?
Getting me mad. There's like an old horror movie from the 70s called The Omega Man, and it's giving me those fucking vibes again. No, thanks for the childhood, fear factor again. See if I can find a picture of what that looked like.
His eyes are all messed up. Samuel has 3 ears. There's something in the water in this place, I tell you.
Clearly.
It's The Simpsons.
Hiya.
Look who decided to shut up.
It's alright.
Nerds.
Oh, you died, by the way,
Fuck
Yep.
yeah, let's go.
in the last
For the
10 minutes.
4th time.
Love that.
No,
And it's not a surprise.
basically, Corey is meeting up with the group, kind of saying, hey, Star and Leshy are kind of settled in right now. We should go meet with them later. And Corey's now realizing everything that's going on here. So
That's good.
And then Seeker gave you your cursed objects back, but the wind crystal he gave to Ty and told her to destroy it.
Disrespectful. I picked that up.
That's too bad.
I think it was discussed last time that she took it or was given it.
Okay, then he highly suggests you give it to Ty and that she destroys it.
I don't do that. I absolutely don't do that, actually.
Well,
this
how about
is gorgeous. Holy shit.
Thank you. I
Looks really
realized
Welcome.
I do want to apologize to you guys because I think I did an oopsie. So I know I'll get into it and then we'll get back to the story. But I know you guys are very visual people. You are used to my maps and the way I make them and how dynamic they are and the environments that I make and stuff like that. For the capital, I thought because there's so many places, it would be impossible for me to make all of these places for you guys, right? Well, in the last session, I realized it was very hard for you guys to understand what I was talking about without context, without where things are, how tall ceilings are, how tall pillars are, stuff like that. And it went back to Sophie. We had a conversation at our family gathering where you said, I'm a very visual person.
I was just going to say.
And I love that about your maps, Josh. And I'm like, okay, I can understand why that last session wasn't the best. So,
I like the last
I
session.
made some maps for you guys.
This is gorgeous. Truly, this looks really good. I love this. I was going to say, I'm quite literally purely a visual person.
I think even if it was just something on paint slapped together so we could be in a room, it would be enough. Like, you always outdo yourself anyway, Josh, but if we had it been slapped into a paint floor plan map, it would have been okay, we're in a shop now.
I thought I couldn't do a million fucking places to be. Well, actually, I just needed to know where you guys were going, and I can make those for you. So, that's what I did. Anyway, back to the story. Ty is beaming with religious epiphany right now. She's super excited. Seeker then talks to one of his followers, and his followers says, oh, really? I can... Of course, right away. And he runs in excitement, he's skipping over. And he goes underneath the forge, the soul forge, and then almost a 30 seconds later he comes back, slow and methodical, holding a delicate flower. He's holding a flame, a small burning ember of the soul forge that has turned a bright orange, and he gives it to Seeker, who just takes it with one hand. This is It's another Tuesday for him. And then he presents that to Ty.
Mm-hmm.
What's this for?
It's Sarenrae's light. Is that not why you are here?
No, I'm here to bless the ceremonies and the tournament that's upcoming.
Ah, well, that's a pity. And then he pulls it back a little bit.
Don't take it back.
Oh, well,
I still want it.
well, it needs to be put in its place.
So I have to take this back to light.
What are you talking about? We have a temple to Sarenrae here.
What?
He kind of laughs. Do you know where you are? You're in Capital, the greatest city of this or any age. And you want to know why it's so great? Because it houses the 7 pillars of creation. Churches to the 7 deities that form Neroth. Moradin is, of course, the dwarves. That's why it's one of the more prestigious churches. But we have temples to the other 6. We have Mother Time, Vivi's, and Aberish, I believe his name is, frequents that place. They have Gaia, the Raven Queen, Saloon, Cord. It kind of tinges your ears to hear that, considering what you know about Stonebeard. And of course, Sarenrae. However, we thought you were here to revitalize the temple.
Didn't even know there was a temple here.
Take this. He gives you the flame. And you treat it like a egg on a spoon. And he says, "Follow me." And he walks you guys out.
What a gentleman.
As you guys enter this beautiful temple, you see the outside is a little unkept. There's waterlogged wood. There's rough stone that needs a little polish. The stairs might need redone. As he comes in, these big metal doors, he sets a couple coins in this little brazier here. And he gives a small prayer. As you guys enter, you see someone currently just sweeping between the pews, and he notices you guys. Oh! Sorry, I didn't know this was going to be used today. It never really is. Seeker puts his hand up. It's alright, Gerald. Go, take a break. And he gladly just bows his head and leaves the broom behind. Well, go ahead. He looks at Ty. What do you do, Ty?
Well, I took off my shoes. I don't know if you saw that.
I didn't see that, but he kind of he kind of snickers to that.
every time she walks, her feet make really wet noises on the ground for some reason. It's just really gross.
And then I take the fire to this thing.
Okay. What do you do?
Well, could you describe what this thing is first?
So what you're going to is a golden plate on the floor that comes up to a pedestal-like brazier that has some coals in it that is also made of gold. And as you come up to it, you see the sheer amount of candles in and around the statue of Sarenrae. Make a religious check. These used to represent, at least before, the amount of followers she had at one time.
Are they lit?
No.
None of them?
Nope. Seeker kind of looks over at Dez and the rest of the group and says, "Watch this." Ty, that's your cue.
I know, I'm typing.
Typing.
How tall is the pedestal, just out of curiosity?
4 feet.
Okay. So then I will kneel in front of it.
Okay.
And as I'll put the fire in it, and as I do that, I say, "May her light shine upon us all."
Woo! Let there be light.
And the fire lights up the rest of the room. And
now comes a demon.
the mural behind her is presented to you. The stone kind of in the wall, kind of over in the back behind her. Seeker pipes up. "You're old enough. Have you asked your question yet?"
No.
Well, considering you said you were leaving, now's probably a good time.
Okay.
I clearly moved to sit on a pew.
Sorry, I'm just moving people around.
How do I know when she's ready, though?
Were you ever ready?
For what?
He smiles and he says, he looks at Ari and he says, Your debt has been paid.
Yeah, who did that?
And he walks back to his church.
Wait, no. I have a question. Wait, no! No, come back! God, priests, they're so weird.
Hey.
Except you.
You're not a
No,
priest.
she's pretty weird. She's getting there.
Chronic foot and mouth disease.
He has
She's
he has a very knowing look as he leaves. Like, you'll figure it out kind of thing.
I'm pretty dumb, actually, as a matter of fact.
Y'all kind of sit down, I guess, to hear what Ty has to say.
I love that Corey doesn't sit next to me, but does sit next to Samuel.
I mean, we almost died together, so we've got that bond.
Yeah.
I mean,
not
Corey
making
and I-
any of these shots here. Hold
Corey
on.
and I
hold on.
also kind of almost died together multiple times.
Corey's
But no,
just
I get it,
offering a
Corey.
chain massage.
Ah, yes.
Exactly. Everybody,
So-
You
deep
know what,
breaths
Corey?
in
I'll take
and
you up
out.
on that.
So
I tried to
It
reach
sounds
my
nice,
hand back to
right?
massage your sides.
Well, no, that's
You
kind
hate
of a
it.
weird angle. Don't do that. No, thank you.
No, but it's the best I can do. Just let me do it.
What? Why don't I just massage you for a little bit and then we can switch in like 5 minutes?
the conversation breaks with Ty's question.
That's Josh telling us to shut up.
Well, first, can I light a candle?
Yeah. I'm not gonna put individual flames, they're too small.
No, that's fine. I just want to light a candle. Preferably, like, this one.
Okay.
Not that it matters. And then I'll go back to the pedestal and put both hands on like the edge of the brazier so I'm not burning myself.
Okay.
And then I'll say, I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm ready to ask my question.
As you say that, as you say a prayer like you have so many times before, you feel the lack of a presence in your mind. You feel like someone or something in your mind has shifted away and you're left alone with your thoughts. And as you get this feeling, that same feeling comes back, but warmer.
That doesn't sound like a sexy lady.
Do we hear that? Because like I want to sort of have a look around and see if there's anything off going on.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Can I do my eye for detail and do investigation?
Sure.
Cool.
Aren't you focused?
Oh, shit.
Oh damn! Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Well, you guys
Yeah.
don't hear the voice. However, you do notice that this is a very old place. It's very... I mean, it's been well kept, but not... It's like a McDonald's that's not in service.
No,
Like,
it's
the
exactly
inside's
what it's
cleaned, but it was cleaned, you know, a week ago by one person.
I don't know what that means because we have like, you know, standards in our country, so
Like. What's a standard? Never heard of that.
don't know her.
Yeah, they cleaned it last week because the inspection man was coming,
Interesting,
but
my
now it's not
voice
kept up to
mod's
date.
not
Yep.
working properly. So, what is your question?
Well, I'll glance over my shoulder at the rest of the people.
Give you a peace sign.
And then I'll turn back around. And my question is, how can you show me this beautiful world, introduce me to some of the most amazing people, and then ask me to give it all up?
Savage. It's a good question.
To give up anything. With that, the flames flick on top of your hands, and instead of wincing at the pain to come, you feel the presence of a loved one. You feel heard and validated. What does Ty do?
Well, she takes a minute to like think about things. And then she will go and sit down right here.
What? Okay.
Just at the like base of the statue.
I mean, I guess. So you climb up 5 feet on top of the...
No, I'm at the base of it. I just don't know where
I know,
I
you
can
still
sit
have to
at the
climb...
base.
Like, this little wall here is like 5 feet tall.
Oh, yeah, that's nothing.
Make an acrobatics. You have to hit a nat 20.
Okay, I'll retract. I'll just get closer. How about that?
Okay.
And then I will, say just a small, like, little thank you prayer. And then I'll go sit down.
Well,
Yeah, what was that, man?
The sun shines above you and reflects off the glass-stained ceiling that you now see.
Okay.
Depiction of this epic battle between an angelic being wielding what looks like a torch and a demon in the form of a wolf. This depiction matches what's on the mural. It matches this great battle and with a gift from Gaia. She uses this seed and pierces a hole in the demon's heart and plants that seed. And from that seed, a tree sprouts. And she returns to her heaven. About a 1.
The tree's still kicking?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the tree in light, isn't it? No, wait.
It's a very pale
You've been to
tree.
light?
Yeah, Sam, you've been to light?
Totally. I was above table trying to feel like, is it like a known tree, or is it that tree, or...
It's that tree.
Oh, that's just for my notes.
I mean, they call it the light bloom tree. And it has magical properties like, I don't know, being alive.
That's what all trees have.
More or less.
Bro, Ree, you're so funny.
I can't talk to them, so they're not alive to me.
Ree,
I mean,
was so funny.
I'm a racist against tree folk.
I mean, apparently
hate
Good didn't
ants.
exactly talk to that
Yeah,
tree, and it's
I don't
still
see them as
like...
people, I see them as firewood.
Ew.
The ants are
That
gonna get
feels
your
so-
ass so
yeah, they
bad.
Dude, the way you said that felt so, like,
Racist.
disgusting. Yeah, that felt
Yeah.
so racist.
The
It's
bigotry
not, because
was
they're
in the room.
trees.
It felt so... Hey, ants are people, too.
Yes, you are correct.
And this is probably a silly question, but do I recognize the murals?
No. In fact, you definitely saw ancient murals depicting a different type of thing. It's kind of missing a red-haired girl that sacrifices herself to enrich the tree and spread essentially a cleansing over the land.
Is this where you start having like your existential test of faith?
That's pretty cool.
So what do you guys do?
This is definitely Ty's world, so... Unless we're leaving, which I don't think we are yet.
Can't believe that Nat 20 got wasted on. It's a well-upkept vague McDonald's.
Dude, literally.
I'm sorry, that's all I can really
Sorry.
give you. This place is ancient.
Oh, I wanted something. I was like, oh, did you secretly notice, you know, a demon come out and we get to fight it. Dun, 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 dun.
I mean, that would be cool, but what a dick move for Seeker to just leave when that happens.
And smirk.
And smirk,
Smirk at us
yeah,
and then walk
smirk.
away.
Smirk, demon fight.
Let
Let's
me-
get the janitor out of here so he doesn't have to deal with it either.
Pretty much. Well, I remember once we were in a church in a with a funeral going on, and a giant dragon decided to show up. So
Yeah, that was fun.
anything can happen.
Truth.
Mm-hmm.
Do we need to do anything else? Well, outside of confirming, does the mithril chainmail actually? I put it into my character sheet. And I didn't update my AC, so it's still sat at 13. So maybe I'm not sure if I just tried it on and went nah and put it back, or if there's something wrong with adding it to my character sheet. I didn't know if it would bump up my AC
Desra
or not.
Ironjaw, you guys see that a soldier or guard has come in while you guys were a little distracted by what's going on and the beauty of this place.
Hmm.
And this guy comes in. Desra Ironjaw?
Present?
I love this.
Stonebeard is looking forward to this meeting that you have set up. Here's the address, essentially, and he gives you a small piece of paper with the address.
Gross.
Thanks. I'll be sure he gets the message.
Des, we gotta get the fuck out of here. Des, we gotta go.
Oh,
Gather your
man.
things. Gather your things. Let's go. We're
Get
gonna
the
die.
fuck out of here.
Did I meet Stonebeard with the whole capturing and the sentence to death stuff, or is this just more that was just all of his lackeys that did that?
I mean, you can know what other players they would tell you the stories of Stonebeard and how much of an asshole he was, or still is.
No, but like we were like arrested for like I was arrested with Des with stealing the thing from the Frost Giant, so I didn't know if maybe he was part of like the judging of us to be sentenced to death. Like if I have actually met him, like or been in the same room as him.
No, you didn't meet him. He just
Cool.
basically in another room waved his hand and said you're to die because of your insolence.
Yep. So I don't need to worry about him knowing who I am, ish.
Well, I mean, he would have seen you during the confrontation with Leshy and Starry and Candle.
Yeah,
right?
of course I forgot about that. But I meant but whether or not because he
otherwise,
wouldn't have known.
Yeah.
He doesn't know that I was part of that. Like on facial recognition, that I was one of the ones to be sentenced to death.
That's a great thing about wearing masks.
What time of day is it?
The sun is just now about to set.
We should go to Starry and Leshy's new home and go to bed. We should go night-night. Guys, I think it's night-night time.
Didn't...
Real quick, I had a question about Vivi's level 3 scrolls.
Sure.
Does she have any level 3 sorcerer scroll? Or is it like specific ones that she has in her inventory?
I would say keep it, like if it's a customs like spell or something like that. No.
Does she have counter spell?
Yeah.
Oh, girl. Is it $900,000?
Max is 500, so how much am I spending on it?
You have to go back to the store to figure that out, because now we're playing technically RP, so you have to go back.
Okay, fine. But we better go back.
To the store before we go to
Alright,
bed.
yeah, it's getting late for you guys. And as you guys start to walk out... What, Ty?
Are you just going to bed?
Who's you?
Everyone in the party?
The four of you?
Oh, I was gonna ask Des. Well, I was above table gonna ask if Des, like, if there was like a time on that piece of paper that Des needs to,
Oh, yeah, I
or
do
if,
need to. I was actually gonna head back. Des was gonna head back to the seeker to ask him some questions about the inkwell, the tattoo stuff.
oh yeah.
Maybe get some answers for that stuff. Uh,
I have a look over the note hidden in it, like you know how you can like put a note near a flame and it has like underneath clues or something.
Sorry, what was that?
If I can have a look over the note to see if there's like underneath writing or anything hidden within the message that's
oh
there
yeah.
but not there.
Oh,
I
Like
guess
I'll roll.
I mean,
yeah.
I
I
don't
want to
think it
say
really
maybe.
warrants a roll. Uh, do you present the note, Desra?
I'll read it first, and then if there's nothing uh like suspicious in it, then I'll show it to everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I was sitting next to you when you got the note, so
I mean, it wasn't
Yeah.
handwritten by Stonebeard, but again, this entire time you've been followed by a soldier. And you were here to meet with Stonebeard about a military mission.
yeah, totally.
Who knew he was actually here? And now knowing who you are, wants to know what you want.
Oh joy,
Mm.
that's great.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Sometimes
Desmond
lies
definitely.
become reality.
How dare you?
Well, Desmond's just gonna have to figure that out. Cross that bridge when we get to it. Oh boy.
As you guys get ready to leave, you see Seeker come in, and he says, "So, is this the revitalization of Sarenrae in Capital?"
Toads.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. It's been a rather dull winter. Don't you agree? And with the blood moon up currently for more than a comfortable amount of days, it'd be nice for the people to see the light if they can't see who did create them in the first place. Let's talk about Moradin.
Above table is the secret dwarf.
Yeah, he's a dwarf.
Cool, that means he might have some age with that heckin' awesome beard. I want to ask him if he's been aware of the blood moon being, going on during the day in the past, or is this like a new situation?
It's a new development and has caused a lot of stress among the populace. But with Sarenrae's flame relit, I believe some of their questions, if their mind is open, may be answered.
So you think it's potentially a god battle going on between the blood moon and the sun? And that's why,
We-
the blood moon's coming out to want to battle.
You're young for an elf, no?
Who mean bit short? Yeah, I'm young. What's my youth got to do with anything?
Well, maybe if you lived eternity, or were destined to become a god, you'd be able to see if that ever even happened. We are but specks of their creation and drops in the ocean of their grace.
Yeah, that totally answers my question.
He's saying it's above his pay grade, and it's above yours as well.
I don't have a pay grade. Well, don't you read the
You
text
have a
and
question,
decipher the
Desra?
things and?
Yeah. I was trying to think of where she kept it. She pulls the bottle out of her her chest bindings. Like the pulling a phone out of your bra or whatever. And she presents it to the seeker, 'cause she kind of inherently trusts him, considering he's a high up in the church. And she asks him, I've recently procured this from a rather seedy individual, and I was hoping.
You stole
Uh,
this.
it's tomato.
I prefer tomatoes. It sounds better on the tongue. Anyway,
Well,
what is your
seeing this.
question with this illicit artifact?
Well, I think she probably also shows one of her main tattoo, the cloud room
Yeah,
tattoo
sure.
she has, and he was well, see, I've used this, and it gave me one of these gnarly tattoos, and wondering uh if what kind of magic is this? Is this it's making me feel like it's dwarvish, like something Morden would make, but I don't know. It's something's weird of it. Something's off about it.
In the beginning, Moradin created the first dwarf, but his inspiration didn't end there. He created the first humanoids of every race, including the giants of the mountains, the hills, the lands of snow and ice, the skies, and of course, the flames of the abyss. This seems to be made not by Moradin himself. I definitely would have taken it off your hands if that were the case. But it is made by a firstborn. A newly created giant. And whatever grace was gifted to him by Moradin made this very item. I can sense his presence.
Above table, is that a Titan?
It is not.
There's Titans.
Yes.
It's kind of badass.
Oh gosh. Is it a good influence you getting from him, or should I be worried about this?
You shouldn't be worried. Moradin does not make mistakes. and he gives grace to those who deserve it. What they do with it is their will, which is part of the creation process. I fear you have angered whoever made this, or passed it down to whoever has it now.
Oh, most assuredly.
It is older than us, our ancestors, and maybe 3 or 4 generations after that. If you wish, I can take that grace out of the item.
You know what? I think we should just leave it for now. Just in case it's
He
I love
smiles
Des
and he's
so
like, you
much.
clearly want to use it and keep it on you because it's a powerful magic item. And being a little greedy, but it's alright.
We also don't want the person to
What'd
have
you just
it
call
that wants
Des?
it.
We all square up. What the fuck did you just call Des? How dare
Finders
you?
keepers, losers keepers.
Go weep in a corner, bitch. I didn't actually
Loser.
say that. He did really sweet things for me.
This
He
is
did.
also just a message between Ari and Corey.
Yeah, it's just
Fair
Arya and
enough.
Corey spitballing their heads. This motherfucker.
He then ushers you all out of the temple.
Oh, wait.
Ty is the last one to leave. What do you do, Ty?
Well, are you guys just going to bed?
I don't know. I might talk to
She
Starry.
wishes to
possibly,
stay the night here.
but...
I I haven't felt this light in a long time, and I'd like
Well,
just a little bit of time with it. So,
do you say that to us?
yeah.
I'm
Like,
like,
I feel like a weight has been like lifted literally off of my shoulders that I've been carrying my entire life.
would you like us to stay here with you, or do you want to experience that and revel in it on your own?
There's no need for you to stay.
But would you like us to?
Yeah, do you want us to?
I think I'll be okay. I can feel her presence here. I know I'm safe.
We
I
also
think
lock the doors at night.
I kind of look at Ty and I'm like, I'm not worried about your safety. I'm asking if you want us here. Not in like a we don't want you here way, in like a do you want to experience this alone?
Not bad.
No, it's not a bad thing.
I know you guys don't really believe in stuff, so I don't want to hold you back.
I wouldn't be doing that. But if you want to experience this alone, that's totally fine. I don't want to implement my will where it is not
Speaking
wanted.
of believing, unless any of you guys are atheists, you can also ask one question. I'm surprised, Ty, you haven't said that to them. Do you know more about who they are than I do?
Well,
he kind of gives a knowing look. It's obvious you know more.
What's my religion, do you guys think?
Currently, you are bound to copper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure as hell don't give
Whether
a
you
shit about
believe or
them.
not.
No.
Yeah, whether you believe or not, you're bound to
Yeah.
Mother Time.
I know
Ari's
the
agnostic.
price. I know the price that comes with asking a question. And while I feel like they would do it with the utmost respect, I don't know what they would ask. Therefore, their cost could be high.
Well, as long as you don't anger Sarenrae or ask well, for lack of a better term, a stupid question, usually everyone gets one. It's how, at least back in the day when I was just but a young squire, it's how people prayed to her. It's how they got people in the church. They found these lost people in the dark and showed them the light, and the light answered.
The fireflies.
I'm just saying, as we are leaving, any of you are more than capable of asking a question if you want. But since you'll be back here tomorrow, you can also take the day to think about it.
I mean, personally, I don't really have anything to ask, nor do I.
I think you do, Ari.
Ty,
I
I
think
have
if
no
any
idea
of
what
us
you're
have questions, it's you.
Ty, I have no idea what you're talking about. Ty, I have absolutely no idea what you're talking. What would I possibly ask about?
I mean, for starters, who are you indebted to for curing you?
Yeah, I feel like that's gonna come out naturally, you know?
You could ask if you'll ever see your moms again.
I have faith that I will. Faith in my moms and myself. Now that I'm no longer a fucking freak, I have zero problems. Ari just like acting so fake chill. I've got no problems, dude. Just going with the flow. Ew.
Ooh. Super
Is
ominous.
that the Majora's Mask?
No, it's not. Seeker
Oh,
says, unfortunately, whatever questions you may have will have to wait.
I love that.
Come now. We must adjourn to nightly activities.
Right. Stop. Before we leave, I wanna give Ty a hug. That's all. Just gonna give her a hug.
So I'm staying, right?
I believe so.
Okay. But was anybody else?
You said you didn't want us to.
Yeah, you kind of gave the
that
impression that you
means
wanted to be
naked in the
alone.
church.
Would you?
I think that's
Blood
really
wiped all over.
I'm just kidding.
No, Ty's naked in the church.
I do think Desra would stay because her connection with Moradin, even though she's not a Sarenrae follower, she is a, she grew up in the Moradin church.
You okay with that, Ty?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Ty goes, no! I don't want you
By
here.
myself.
Get out of here. Stinky, stinky Des. Absolutely not.
Very bad.
As you guys venture toward Starry and Leshy's 2-bedroom apartment house thing.
It's a house.
Sure.
Townhouse.
It's a rented
You go
house.
through the gate, and this is where you realize that getting back in is not an issue. You just have to pay for the gates once.
Oh, bro. You're annoying.
Is
You
that because we have
arrive
rings or
in-
something now?
You arrive in front of their house.
Oh my god, yes.
There's a stairway that leads up,
7?
and then there's a one on the bottom floor.
Is there a highway?
Probably just
Sorry.
you, Ari.
Starry! Oh, Starry!
I'm home.
Oh, Starry, I'm home. Ooh,
Get a
Leshy.
room already.
Corey, stop! It's not like that. She doesn't even like me like that. It's not even like that.
Fucking God.
With the bustle of the townsfolk essentially getting back from work and getting everything situated, no one comes to the doors.
Doors. Wait, what's going on here? We're in front of Starry unless she's home.
Yeah.
They're not here.
Are they not here?
Well, I said it was loud.
They can't
Oh.
hear you.
Oh, I knock on the door. Can I knock on the door?
Which door?
Or did I already do that? Oh shit, which one does it look like goes inside?
Both
This
of them.
one and this one.
Oh, I'll go to this one, because I don't know what the fuck this is. Nick knock, nick knock. Hello, hello.
Obviously, Ty and Desiree, you're not there.
Yeah, dummies. Got 'em.
Alright. What'd you say you did?
I knock politely but loud on the door.
Like that?
Yeah.
Leshy lets you into the first floor.
Leshy! I give him
I
a
was
quick
gonna have
hug.
to pick a lock.
He smiles and gives you a hug.
Hi, Lesh. How was shopping around? Did you find some stuff for the house?
Yeah. Leshy's alright.
Good thing. Hi, Starry. I give her a hug as well.
She gives you a hug.
It's a cute little place.
Yeah, the bedroom's upstairs. There's a small basement. They left a bit of wine down there, too.
I mean, that's so chill and not at all making Ari very happy. Oh, that's so
I mean,
well,
you
cool.
have
she
to-
kind of looks down and she's like, I don't think I should be drinking, but
I don't think you.
Leshy
I
will have
never
fun."
said you should drink. I never once said you should drink, Starry. You are pregnant. Pregnant. Pregnante.
Yes.
You're all of those things.
I assume you guys want to spend the night here.
Do you mind?
No. Leshy has been roasting and baking bread, roasting a chicken, and he's been doing pretty much everything for me.
As he should.
He kind of
Leshy, you work
sneers.
fast.
You're pregnante.
I try. Unless she is good at cooking. He's from
Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, I kind of like, I twirl my hair a little and I go, so sorry, Leshy. Do you guys maybe notice anything? Possibly?
They kind of look down at the same time, and they're like, yeah, we see that you're all better.
Yeah, what can I say? Just another hard days of work. Just another day of work. Working.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're better. We got jobs, by the way.
Where'd you get jobs at?
Well, we were approached by this very nice person. Her name, I believe, was Seeker Voss. And she said that that the church needs people to help, and they're willing to pay newcomers, and so we took the job.
You're not working at bars?
Well, no, I don't think it'd be appropriate. And
work at
unless
bars
she with
all the
manual
time.
labor will just always come home tired.
That's true.
At least if we work at the temple, you know, it's good people. They feed us every day, so we don't have to worry about lunches or breakfasts.
No creeps hitting on you in a really weird way.
Sorry, looks at you. There's always creeps hitting you on
Girl.
You in some odd way.
Yeah, but we both know that it's 20 times worse at a bar. Especially with your belly.
He kind of looks at you and he's like, yeah. She said something about Crassus too. Said that, well, maybe it's not my place to say.
I put my elbows on the table and then my chin in my hands, and I'm just blinking up at Leshy. Oh, do tell anyway.
Don't hold back. Spare no details.
Especially about what dirty tea do you have on Crassus?
He starts
It's not dirty tea.
Putting food on the table and stuff like that, and he's like, no.
I start helping.
It's for Crassus to tell you when you're leaving.
Ugh, you're no fun.
It's that
what church are they getting a job at?
It's not that I'm no fun, Ari. It's personal. It's something you'll just have to talk to him about.
I get the gist, but I like pulling your tail, but I'm sorry. Anyway.
He's like, not my tail, and holds his tail up close.
Don't do that to him.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I would never pull your tail, probably.
That doesn't instill a lot of confidence.
Well, I never should instill any confidence for anybody.
Laurie.
Who wants dinner? Leshy made it, so of course it's going to be delicious.
Yes, it is delicious. And free wine from the basement. Not for you, Starry. As she was going to grab a glass of wine.
I'll take that off your hand.
I lightly pat her hand. Oh, Starry, come on. Silly girl.
And they usher Sam in as well. They're like, come on in. You're part of the group now.
We push Sam to the ground. Get out of here. And your 3 ears, you freak.
No, they welcome you in, and they're
of course.
Yeah, they're like, here's a plate asking about your story and what's up with this town, and you kind of give them information on the capital and what to avoid and who not to talk to and stuff like that. Very helpful stuff. Desra and Ty, how's your night going? Gotta eat
Wonderful.
rations as Dinner wasn't served to you guys.
I don't mind. Also, I'm gonna spend a good hour going around with a torch and lighting all of the candles, just so you know.
Every time you light a candle, it goes out when you don't look at it. So for a good 2 hours, you are staring at candles and lighting them in succession so that they're all visible, and then you have to turn slightly or blink, and they all go out except for one. It's a little frustrating for you, but it's also understandable.
Yeah.
So, I know you're priestess of Sarenrae, but what was it like growing up in your church?
Good.
Is that all?
I mean, it was wonderful, much more lively than this place, that's for sure.
Well, just because it's Morden's kind of meticulous in his worship and with his worshipers. So while I did have fun, it wasn't not very lively, as you could say. But this is just watching you work here is really interesting.
Oh. How?
Well, I guess it's a lot more moving parts, It's when you worship Morden, it's kind of just going to the forge, paying respects to the forge, and then going to work. But the I know this is kind of a sacred place, but just watching everything move around and seeing your face light up when you came here and everything, it's just really interesting to see.
Well, I mean, I come from a long line of clerics, so this is kind of all I know. It's like coming home when you've been gone for ever.
Speaking of which, make a perception check.
Both of us?
Nope.
Oh. Ooh.
You gain advantage if you wake up tomorrow with a level of exhaustion.
Like I can roll again with advantage, or just roll again?
You can roll again with advantage if you wake up tomorrow with a level of exhaustion. You'll understand why you get that if you take this deal. Okay.
22.
I thought there'd be a debate or something. I'm gonna let you guys finish this conversation. Ty, tell me when you go to bed, though.
Okay.
But continue, please. Sorry.
Oh man. Sorry. Try to remember the conversation.
Well, the last thing that I said was that it feels like coming home for the first time in forever.
I mean, I guess I do have a sense of familiarity with Morden, but it's not the same as you're describing it. I do like all that. I do like worshiping and being around other worshippers of Moradin, but it's something different with Sarenrae, I guess.
Yeah, I've heard that a lot, but it's because she listens and answers. She talks to her people.
More or less.
No, you said if they ask, she will answer. One time.
One time in their entire life.
Everyone.
Yeah, but everyone gets...
Anyone.
Yeah, anyone.
Everybody
Anyone
gets
can
one.
ask. Yeah. It's how she gains followers. It's just... She shows people the light by answering their deepest questions. And punishes people for being stupid. Yeah, you don't want to go in and ask if you'll win the lottery tomorrow.
It's a bad question. What?
It's less of a bad question, more if you have bad intent.
Yeah, it's all about intent.
Oh, so we can't like figure out how to kill someone or something?
Yeah. Well, it just depends on the question. There's tiers, and I got like DCs for it and shit.
Ooh, okay.
Cool. I figured out my question.
I also have my question.
Des, I do have a question for you.
Sure.
My family's been devoted to Sarenrae for generations. Like, we've always managed the church, and like, how come I didn't even know this place existed and they didn't send anyone here? I've got siblings, I've got people they could definitely send, but why didn't they?
You
I know you've
remember,
never met them, so you probably don't know.
You also remember that they sent people with you on your little journey to Glond.
I don't understand why someone who's that devoted would do that.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Maybe it's a sacred thing.
Would Sam have any idea of the temple being unoccupied? Just as general chit-chat knowledge?
You would. Every once in a while, you would hide in it if you had to.
Definitely. So it's been shut up for like a while in terms of not having a. Yep.
Just don't understand.
Maybe I mean, you did have to come to this one. Maybe it's you.
I can't man this church.
Well, no, not man it, but maybe having to make pilgrimages to such.
But how can I make a pilgrimage to a place I didn't even know existed?
You made it, didn't you? You're here.
Right? Life experiences, I suppose. Because,
So I just need to wander the world searching for churches to Sarenrae.
And relighting the braziers.
I mean, it's one way to see it, but, and Desra kind of, gestures still to herself and like kind of around and is like, you kind of was meeting new people and all. So yeah, you have a mission, but you have a purpose outside of that mission, and I think the pilgrimages is to help you be more in tune with the world as well as your religion.
Deep.
Maybe.
Perhaps.
I don't know. I gotta get someone here, though. I just don't know that telling my parents is a good idea.
Why not?
Well, like I said, they're devout to Sarenrae. Like, they surely know that this place exists. They have to. But they had to have intentionally chose to abandon it. And the stories are different.
Well, what do the stories say?
I mean, you can see the mural.
Hmm.
This isn't the mural at the Temple of Light.
You take out your Bible and show Desra essentially the discrepancies.
That's in the Google.
Night and day difference.
I mean, above table, why don't you have a look at some of the books in the church?
Oh, I'm taking some.
Sarenrae whispers from a distance. Oh!
Well, Desra's gonna go to sleep after a little bit.
Yeah.
But that is exactly what I was going to say for your exhaustion is throughout the entire night, you don't get a wink of sleep as you grab a book off the shelf and read the true Bible and, word of Sarenrae, essentially.
Hopefully it's good.
Oh, invigorating.
I mean, not for you. You're gonna have a level of exhaustion.
That's okay. I'll take it. To read a book, dude, I do that on the daily.
Get tired reading? Sign me up.
Yeah, I'll start reading and then be like, I'm gonna stay up all night. Gotta finish.
I have Ty there and Desra, you just sit over there. Everyone's not there, technically.
Snoring loud enough to shake the rafters.
Yeah. Anyway, as Ty, you kind of finish up the discrepancies and you put the book back on the shelf, the sun peaks over the mountains, and the light reflects off of the Church of Morden, and the light catches the stained glass mural of Sarenrae versus this demon, and that light reflects off that as well. And you see that a beam of light, after reflecting off multiple surfaces, reflects right onto the mural in the middle of the tree. And you see a symbol, the symbol of Sarenrae, form from the stone, and only visible in this light for about maybe 5 minutes before the clouds block the sun. The sun stops beaming, and the sigil of Sarenrae fades back into the stone. And you guys all wake up in the morning. Most of you definitely slept on the ground, as there's only one bed.
Mm-hmm.
This is our first night in the capital, isn't it?
It is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know, right?
No. I meant more like, I want to retcon and sneak out. But I need to figure it out.
You want to sneak out?
Yeah. Contacts and shit.
Do it.
Also,
Okay.
just a heads up. Even though the blood moon's been out this entire time, it is officially, when we wake up, another blood moon. Like full moon.
Oh, gross.
So it's a full moon during the day.
Yeah.
Has the blood moon been changing, like, throughout the cycle? Like, has it been, like, if it's been out every day, has it been like a half moon or waxing or waning or whatever, or has it always just been a full blood moon? But now it's like
gone through the phases, but it was just during the day that it was still there.
Yeah, and now it's a full blood moon again.
Yeah.
It's okay, because Ty didn't go to sleep.
True. Leshy prepares breakfast for all of you guys as you
Wait, I thought Samuel was sneaking out.
Yeah, but I needed to think about
I was gonna say
stuff. It's retconning for next week.
That's fine. Can you give me a stealth roll for your sneaky out?
No, because I'm gonna fail.
Yeah, but that just means other people know that you sneaked out.
It's not
stealth.
Folks don't fail stealth. See?
Oh, shit. Oh.
Corey, make a perception check.
What?
It's just Corey because Corey has a trance. Everyone else is sleeping.
Yeah, but what if I am constantly awake because
you're not?
I miss Ty.
You're not.
I do,
I think you're
though.
probably exhausted from the day's events.
Yeah, you just got so much lifted off your soul. Corey, for the first time, actually, it's not the first time. You've been bamboozled a lot of times before.
Well, it could easily be as simple
Sam
as
leaves and comes back without you noticing.
It's a half elf. Like, I am a half elf, so I might know that she can, for 4 hours and
you
just
know how
sneak
to
out.
sneak around elves.
I know that she trances, so I can time it for that.
I'll time it when she's in the deepest part of her trance.
Yep.
That REM stage.
Yeah.
Yep, that cool disco party.
Alright, where are we going from Starry unless she's on the morning of, what is it, Dez or Mole?
I thought you were saying my name for a second.
Pim.
No, it's Kim?
Pim.
Pim. P-I-M.
Yeah.
On this morning of Pim, where are you guys going? We'll start with the main group currently.
Didn't people want to go back to Viv's?
Does Dez and Ty want to go back?
I kind of would like to.
Okay.
I don't have anything to get from there, but because all her stuff is very expensive.
I don't. Yeah, none of the stuff that she has for sale I want. I just want to ask about something else.
Okay. So the other party members go to V's.
Would the Mistral chainmail increase my armor that's currently at 13?
It's
I tried
13
putting
plus
it
your.
in.
It's 13 plus your dex.
I'll go back to the fucking church.
Okay, because I was trying to put it into my compendium and it just in my.
Well, considering Ty and Dez don't really need to go to VV's, and Ty, you can just ask VV something and I'll answer it for you. And we'll say you asked that the first time you went to VV's.
But I wouldn't have known. That's the issue.
Oh. I don't care.
Okay.
It's fine. I think it's fine.
Okay.
He doesn't want the figurine of Wondrous Power anymore.
Yeah, that is new.
That's cool, but not
By the way, that's a giant rooster that it summons, like a rideable chocobo.
Ride me.
You're not far off from its personality.
Ride me.
But
Oh my God.
you'll find more about it if you guys actually buy them and use them. So
Maybe I should get a
Tell me
level
what to
1
do.
spell
I
scroll.
dare you.
she does have one of each.
Maybe. I need to look at what spells there are.
Yeah. What are the spells? What are the spells?
A lot.
And it can't be anything that I cast during raging.
Is there a counter spell?
I believe so. The thing does state level 3 scrolls, one of each artificer and sorcerer, and counterspell is a sorcerer spell, so I would say she has one counter scroll or counterspell scroll. You'd have to
How much is it?
negotiate though. It's 100 to 500.
Look up some
I'd offer $250 for it.
Make a persuasion check.
No.
150.
Dude, that was a really good persuasion check. Wait, but I'm there. I'm helping. Am I there? Oh
Yeah.
no, I went.
150?
No. 150 more.
Oh.
So 400.
300.
300?
300.
Make a persuasion check. Alright, 300.
All right.
Does the scroll count? Does the scroll concentrate on it for you, or do you concentrate on it?
You concentrate. Yeah, it sucks, I know. Scrolls have to have limits.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they're all
Yeah.
potions, essentially, right? Potions are the ones you want because they do the thing without requiring concentration.
Yeah, I would like those hooks. There's Mark, if she has.
Yeah, they're pretty expensive.
I'd also take those 2 arrows of demon slaying.
You're gonna take both for 549 each?
Oh.
Yeah.
Each? Okay, never mind.
You just
Never
want the
mind.
one then?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
It's like, no!
Sorry, I misunderstood that.
Rohan.
And the bolts are gone as well, correct?
Yep.
Are the arrows gone?
I don't have a bow, so I haven't taken any arrows.
Okay. Is there anything else that I need to delete off this?
No, Mom.
I think the chain shirt, but I'm having issues with it upping my AC.
I can manually make it better. I'll check on it. How about that?
Yeah. Because if it doesn't really do anything, I won't buy it. But I've currently deducted it out of my gold.
Gotcha. Anything else for you guys?
Can I get a scroll of, what was it? Longstrider
Okay.
and Hellish Rebuke.
I believe
If
that's
you-
second level, right?
Nope, first level.
Hellish. Oh, okay. Yeah, 150 gold.
Eat that.
Okay. Well, that's pretty much everything for now, I assume.
Outside of, could she do enchantments to weapons we already have? Like make a crossbow +1, or if not, I'll probably just buy a +1 dagger.
She does do that for around 500 gold.
Are you interested in the ghost dagger at all?
I mean,
I'll put it in the chat.
oh, you mean to
I thought someone already
sand.
had that.
I have it, but I'm not attuned to it and I don't use it. So I will
Oh yeah, definitely have a look.
100% give it to you if you
I
want.
thought someone
It's
had
really
it
cool.
already.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So Ty, you
Yeah.
give the dagger to Sam.
Yeah, if
I don't
Sam
have
wants it,
anything
Sam can
attuned.
have it.
Yeah, I thought someone already took it, so I didn't want to. Yeah, because I don't have anything attuned, so. Sweet.
Alright, we'll come back to that, and we'll go back to the church.
Save me 300 gold.
Can I steal all of her money?
No.
Ari, with the amount of sneak that she definitely has.
As you guys get back, you see Crassus and give me a sec. 1 second. 3 seconds, please.
Oh, wasn't he out the front looking after our fucking horses?
He was, now he's not.
How the fuck did he get in? He has got no gold.
He has gold.
Not enough.
You see Crassus kneeling and praying, and you see Seeker Voss right next to him with her sword out. And you're led in by Seeker, because again, it's a title and a name. And he ushers you guys to just sit down and watch.
Is she the Seeker for Sarenrae? Or a
No.
different church?
She is Seeker Voss because she is going to replace the current Seeker for Moradin.
Okay, so Starry and Leshy are working at the Temple of Moradin?
Yes. You see Crassus repeating what Seeker Voss says. And Seeker Voss will say, "Do you, Crassus or Bringer, promise with mind, spirit, and body to keep the Everlight burning?" And he says, "I do." Do you promise to shelter all those who seek light and all those misguided by dark? He says, I do. Present yourself to the flame. And he does so almost very, very similar to Ty, with his hands not in the brazier, but on the side of it. Crassus Orbringer, ask the one question, the one answer that you'll need to make this commitment. And he looks into the flame and he asks, when I saw the light for the first time, did it lead me here on purpose? And you start to see him tear up, and he starts to sniffle, and he kind of gets down on one knee, almost like a weight has been lifted off of his shoulders. Crassus, stand now. You have but one more promise. Do you, Crassus, promise to uphold this temple? Promise to seek the truth of Sarenrae? To seek comfort and kindness to all and those who come before you? To worship her words, never twisting them? To teach her guidance, to show others the light for the rest of your lives, or your life, sorry. And Crassus looks down, almost in doubt, but he's just wiping away a tear as he pops his head up and says, yes, of course. And then Seeker Voss goes up to him with her sword and almost knighting him. I hereby declare you Seeker Crassus Orbringer. Guardian of Sarenrae. And with that, she gives him a white robe with the sigil of Sarenrae, which is a burning sun, essentially, on the back of it. And he puts his armor. He takes his armor off. He puts his shield down. He puts his sword down to do this, and he doesn't look back. He kind of looks at the group
now
and says, thank you. As Seeker Voss walks away, Seeker on her, as Seeker Voss leaves, Seeker says, good job, and gives her a nod. And now there are 2 burning candles. He kind of looks at the group. Guys, I'm a priest now.
Bruh.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Holy
Bruh.
Oh, don't worry about the horses and stuff. They're taken care of, I promise.
Daisy's out there just. Oh my god.
He kind of looks at Ty and he's
Hi.
like, I meant the question I asked. I thought you were the light because that's what she said.
That's what she said.
How Sarenrae, how I interpreted her words. But I realize now that I followed the light to finally become a part of the light. And now I can spread that light to others. And I may have my demons, and I talked to Seeker, and he kind of nods. And we're gonna work on them. Alcohol is one of my many sins, but I have others. But
That's not a sin, it's a vice.
it is a sin for people of Sarenrae.
Gluttony.
Premarital sex. Sorry.
Jesus.
Lust.
Just feels like something she wouldn't like.
He kind of looks at Ari and says, I'm sorry for the trouble that I may have caused in your group or any rifts I may have inadvertently ripped open between you and your friends. And I am truly sorry for the fates of Dan and Perry. Every day, I will light their candles. In memorial to them. The candles will go out immediately, but it's a thought that counts.
I don't believe in Sarenrae, how dare you?
Yeah. Well, I mean, think about it. Even if they go out, I mean, he's still doing it, right? It's the act that means something.
I mean, to be fair, Dan shouldn't go out.
Yeah, you're right. Dan shouldn't go out, but I'm gonna have it go out anyway. Because the soul is now part of Mother
Ari.
Time.
No, not a part of me, a part of the key that I own.
Yeah.
Well, the soul is twisted after you become a key, so. But he is just bright-eyed, bushy-tailed right now. He's definitely someone that you did not see before.
Real 180 out of nowhere.
No, he's always been this way.
Right, for sure.
It is a
Nope,
180.
100%.
But did you
Oh,
think
totally
he would
right.
actually devote himself?
100%. Everyone I talk to devotes themselves.
100%.
He goes and
Born
takes a
again.
seat and starts reading. He starts reading the Bible, the Word of Sarenrae. What do you guys do? The Bible.
Above table about the Bible, wouldn't Ty have given Crassus copies of her, or have her share her Bible with him? So wouldn't he be picking up on the differences at some stage?
At some stage. Currently, he's in the beginning, and the beginning does not matter.
In the beginning,
Because it was done and
there was man.
because it was done and it was good.
Yes.
As per Genesis.
Are you guys going to ask your questions now?
Sure.
I don't think Desiree has a question.
Ari does. Ari was
Ori
thinking about it all
does.
night.
Ty, you
I-
see Ari
Ori
go
can
up
go
to the
first.
flame.
Oh shit.
That's something else.
Yeah. Ari's been thinking about it all night, and she's for a while been, I guess I've for a while have been putting a few things together that I haven't exactly spoken aloud because Ty and I were in a bit of a tiff, and I don't know, just a lot.
Okay.
But last night I was like, drama. So, Jesus, sorry. The hell was I gonna say? Fuck. Oh, so with like, I think do I know that Ty, I do know that Ty's dad is the one who did the spell to bring me back to life, correct?
Yes.
Supposedly through Saren, right? Correct?
Yes.
Okay. I also know the dreams I've been having.
Yes.
I know what happened when I was brought back to life.
Yep.
I've seen in my outer peripheral or whatever, I've seen all of these things, and I've kind of just refused to interact with them for many a reason. So I think Ari finally takes this moment to do something, and I go up to the fucking flame, and I kind of awkwardly like move around a little bit, clearly uncomfortable with just being up here in general, and I kind of awkwardly put my hands the way that Crassus and Ty did, and I glance back at Ty, and I stare at her for a while before first I think my question, and I hope I don't have to say it aloud.
You
So that
have to.
Fine, then I whisper it really quietly.
Perception checks, everyone.
That's
Except
fine.
Ari, I need a religion check from you.
And a deception check. I'm doing deception too, because I am trying to make it so that nobody hears me. Oh, fuck yes. Okay. And then religion. I got a 14 to religion, and nobody beat my deception.
Well, we'll have Sam roll in just a sec. But what are you whispering?
Okay. So I whisper to the flames, what is it that Ty's family truly worships beyond the facade of you?
Give me a sec. I'm looking through my notes.
You're good.
You feel a heavy burden upon your shoulders, a weight that puts you on one knee. As a flame licks your fingers, it burns you a little bit.
Demon Lord, a qualm master knight.
The searing pain forces you to let go of the brazier.
I'll have you
And
repeat
you
that.
see the visage of this person, of this thing.
Ew.
As it disappears just as fast as it came.
I want it as a pet.
It looks like an ostrich.
Looks like it's good eating.
Oh! Sorry, I was writing in my notes. I didn't even see this thing. So I see this thing, briefly.
Here, give me a sec. Yes, you do. There you go.
Sweet. And its
You see
name's
that?
Demon Claw.
Yeah, you see that perching essentially where the Serenade would be, and just menacing looking at you as if you're the next worm that he is to devour.
Right.
Is that worm spelled with a Y or an O?
Oh.
Okay.
So what do you do with that, by the way? Yeah, Ty, you definitely see the frightening expression as she looks up at Saren Ray, where it's her statue, but you don't see what she's saying, but she's afraid.
I think when I see it, I just, even with fear in my voice, I still speak, telling it that it will do no harm to the ones I love.
You're not sure if you're talking to the Demon Lord himself or just an illusion. But it does comfort you. Crassus goes up with the new Bible and he puts his thumb on your forehead.
Ew.
I know. It's actually part of what he's supposed to do.
No, I totally get it.
Every time someone answers a question, he's supposed to put his thumb on your forehead and say, "A clear mind you now have. Saren Ray's light is what you saw. What you choose to do with it is now up to you." And then he flips through the book. I think I did that right. And just sits down a little.
Yeah. 1 second. Okay. As he pulls his hand away, I lightly swat it away. But I give him a little smile to tell him that even though I didn't say it to him, I don't hold a grudge against him.
Yeah.
I stand, and I know that nobody else heard or saw any of that outside of my terrified expression, correct?
Sam, are you here?
Yeah.
Roll perception.
But Sam only would have heard my question.
Correct.
If he gets this. I'm really hoping he doesn't.
Oh, that's an eye for D. I also just perception.
No.
Oh, thank God.
No.
Okay. I take a deep breath.
Seeker knows what you asked, though.
I flip him off. That's a joke. I don't do that. No, I take a deep breath, and then is the thing still there, or has it disappeared?
It's like I said, just as fast as you saw it, it disappeared.
Right. That's what I thought.
However, the haunting, almost predatory look that it was giving you is making your bones shiver.
Yeah. And words.
The horrors remain.
My words were more for myself than for it.
Yeah.
Okay. I stand, and initially, obviously, I was not next to Ty, but after all of that, I without looking to anybody else, walk to Ty, and I sit next to her, and I grab her hand, and I put it in my lap as I stare straight ahead, and like I squeeze her hand, clearly rattled by something. And now Corey can go.
Did you get the answer you were looking for?
A long silence passes before, without looking to her, I just say, not necessarily what I wanted, but likely what we needed.
Okay, well, I'm going to put a Qualm, Demon Lord, Master of Night right in the monsters to use later.
No! No! I hate him. I hate him so much. Sorry, also, the reason I asked if he was still there is because he is still there on my screen, which I assume is glitched then.
It is.
Okay, cool. That's why I was asking, because he is still there for me. Cool. Thank you. He's gone.
You're welcome.
Sick Nasty.
So who's next? Seeker kind of looks confused at Ari and...
So Seeker heard what I asked but didn't see anything, correct?
He didn't say anything.
He's blind.
That's very insensitive, Ari.
Is it true?
Yeah, he's blind.
Oh shit! I forgot
Vision
about that.
impaired.
I gotta be so honest. I forgot about that.
It's okay.
Anyway,
Wow.
I will ask Josh before we move on. What the demon? What I wrote down. No, what I wrote down. I will want to know that. But what I wrote down from what he said was demon. Oh, I did fuck this up. Shit. I wrote demon born, a calm master of night.
Demon Lord.
Lord. Cool.
And a Qualm is ALQUAM.
Oh. ALQAM. A qualm. I heard a calm.
And he's Master of Night.
Demon Lord a qualm, Master of Night. Oh, that was his fucking name. I get it. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
I'm in terrible danger.
You don't know that yet. Don't worry, I will.
No,
I will tell you.
There's a fly flying around my computer. Salem's a hunter, and she doesn't think when she hunts, and she's freaking out.
Well, I think she's thinking of the fly.
Yeah, she's like, I'm gonna kill that freaking thing. I'm gonna get it, and she doesn't realize that I'm literally sitting here.
Who's next?
I don't know what to ask.
Don't have to
I do
ask
have
anything.
a question.
Okay.
I shuffle on up to the altar.
Okay.
Stop.
I kind of like look back. I'm like, does everybody have to be here?
You can whisper. That's what I did. Nobody heard me.
Okay. All right. Fine.
Totally gonna try.
I very try to covertly whisper. Or maybe I
Percep-
just like send out a message in the
No.
general direction of
It
the
won't
outfit.
happen. It
No.
won't happen that way.
Fine. So I'll
Do I need-
whisper.
Do I need to roll my 30 year?
Yeah, bro,
Yeah.
because
No.
I'm gonna do
per-
perception.
It's everyone who wants to hear, I guess, is perception, and Corey, you need to roll. We're gonna go with stealth.
Haha. So yeah, I want to know what happened to Perry's son.
Mm.
Interesting.
What do they do to people, David?
Roll off.
I hit a 21.
Oh.
Wow. The people that actually know who Perry
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
are the ones who heard Corey say, "What did
We hear Perry's
happen
name
to
and we
Perry?"
straighten up. That means I got a 19.
Son is currently dead.
Oh.
Hanging in the puppet master's shop. Magical carnival.
Oh.
Motherfucker. Okay. That's great information. Guys, how do we feel about making a little detour at some point?
We are. Don't worry.
Corey, the strength drains from you from hearing that. You get 2 levels of exhaustion.
Fuck.
Sorry.
I mean, at the same time, Perry's kind of in a chamber, slowly decaying, so yeah.
Samuel, Perry is our friend.
That's a
We will do
bombshell because I don't know who the
everything.
fuck he is or what happened to him.
Yeah, so you guys had the opportunity when the carnival was at Snowfell, but you guys never went there. So yeah, bad things happened to his son.
Wow.
He was a lost cause anyway.
Jesus fuck.
He was.
I mean, technically you're right. We don't even know his name. We just say Perry's son.
This is true, but Corey needed to know.
I'm pretty sure his name is Elias.
It is.
Oh.
I thought it was gonna be like chartreuse or something.
Honestly,
Aw,
that would be
that's funny.
fantastic.
Or maroon or something like that.
Yeah, just keep it with like really high end color name.
Hi, my name's Maroon. Oh, that's interesting. Mine's Pink Salmon.
I'm
I mean,
chartreuse.
Periwinkle wasn't his real name, and I did have it up for half a second.
I'm Milk White. I'm Eggshell
What
White.
was his real
Holy
name?
shit.
His real name was Archibald, I think, but we rioted.
Yeah, everyone rioted with Archibald.
No shot his name's Archibald. It's definitely Perry.
No one likes Archie.
Name me one time anybody called him Archibald. See,
Yeah,
this
but
is what
it's
happens. This is what happens when you wait so long to name somebody. we're too committed to one name.
Mm.
Attached.
It's like when
attached.
you
I
when you
wrote it
finally
in that
pick a
that was
different
his adventuring
image.
name. Yeah, he'll die. It's perfect. But like I wrote in that why it's called Periwinkle. Like it is a code name. Like it's an adventuring party name that also
Oh, yeah.
Elias has too.
Mm.
Hell yeah.
But because he was in a different adventuring party, so he's got a code name.
Anyway,
Codename Kids Next Door.
Corey is physically drained from whatever just happened. Seeker
Of course.
pipes up. do hope you know that a question for a god, one that you get only once in your life, has to be used in a certain way.
What does that mean?
Corey, what god do you worship? When's the last time you have prayed? Asked for guidance.
I might not be a believer in the traditional sense, but
There's no
I
need to
believe in
defend
Ty.
yourself, Corey.
Okay.
I'm just saying it is why you are drained physically from that.
I thought it had to do something with her secret, because that would be so cool.
Was I
But I
drained
just
then?
remembered.
What's up?
Was I drained?
No.
Why?
I wonder.
I do too. Why don't you tell me? Is it because I asked about Ty?
Perhaps you're more connected to Sarenrae than you thought.
No! Ari's worst nightmare.
No, not another cult.
Not only that, admittedly, like, my ring is made from the bark of that tree, and like my best friend is supposedly a follower, but accidentally speaks to something else.
Salem, stop. Oh,
Must protect Mother at all costs.
no, she's climbing on my back.
That sucks for you.
And she weighs like 50 pounds.
Yeah, she put on like probably a pound when we left to go to Salem.
At least.
She probably stress eated.
Didn't you just get her like 3 weeks ago? She's a tiny little kitten.
No, she's like a year old now.
Oh my
We've almost had her
gosh.
for a year.
Yeah,
Fucking time.
I know, right? You should see young her and her now. It's insane. Anyway, so Seeker kind of looks at you, Ari, and what are your surface thoughts?
After he says those words to Corey, I don't speak it out loud. I was speaking to you, Josh, but I'm instantly like, I wonder why I wasn't affected the same way Corey is, considering I don't have a connection to Sarenrae. I don't think I do, at least, but considering I don't have a connection to Sarenrae.
Okay. So this will give the opportunity for Ty to say what Aaron just said.
Yeah.
So Seeker will see your surface thoughts, because he can do that with everyone at any time.
Yeah.
He's not omniscient. He has to be within a certain vicinity. But anyway, he sees your surface thoughts and he says, Ari, I'm not supposed to tell you this, but I feel you need to know. Sarenrae is the one that paid for your purification.
Why?
Good things do come to those who seek them. And I feel Sarenrae probably has some plans for you. And then that's when Ty comes in with, you might be more connected to Sarenrae than you think.
And then I kind of, under my breath, without even realizing, I say, and you might not be as much as you think.
He kind of smirks at that because he clearly hears you.
Yeah.
But he doesn't say anything. He understands he can come off a bit religious freakish.
I was speaking to Ty, not to Seeker.
Oh.
I was saying that to Ty.
Oh,
but
okay.
like
Then
under my breath.
He laughs at you then. Yeah.
Yeah. I say that kind of under my breath without even realizing after having all of this information. And then Ty saying that kind of as like a defense even of just being like, well, maybe you're not as close to her as you think. Still holding her hand.
Well, surface level Ty also thinks you are correct. But as Corey kind of comes back and sits down, and Seeker kind of gets up, and he's like, well, I think you better be off, Desra. I believe Stonebeard is waiting for you.
Oh, yeah. Him.
Been thinking about it all morning. It's kind of hard to ignore. Unless Desra, you or Sam have a question.
If I only get one, I feel like I should save it for something important.
Most people do. It's very wise.
And Seeker would totally surface thoughts be all like hearing me be thinking. She even listen.
Nah, he just starts walking you guys out as Crassus kind of waves you goodbye.
I'd like to, as we're leaving, just give, for a moment reluctantly, before actually just holding out my hand for Crassus for our first like non. I can't think of the fucking
confrontational.
Thank you. That's what I'm thinking of. Action where I just go for a handshake. I hope to see you again someday, Crassus.
I have a feeling you won't.
All right.
No. It's funny to all of you, but he looks at you very seriously and says, I don't think you'll ever be back. I don't think I'll ever see you again. And if I do, then the light has really been, or he says, then the light has guided you back. And I look forward to being wrong.
I give him a nod and I just say, may this place and the light give you peace. And then I leave.
He kind of, it already has. And he's like, I'm a priest, I'm a seeker, I'm on my way. He's like so excited.
Yeah.
But you guys leave him to study in his books.
Drama.
As you guys leave, you notice that there's 10-ish guards currently waiting for you and blocking off your path to this gate over here to go back to Starry Leshy's.
Rude.
And then they then form a formation around your group, and one of them leads you.
I keep trying to walk to the gate.
Oh, they push you.
I push him back. Bro,
that's
get out of my
fine.
way. Who the fuck do you think you are? Tough guy, doesn't talk.
You guys are led to this small little house. It's definitely made of stone, and it looks like it's a business, but currently closed. And everyone is not permitted to go in, except Desra.
No. Bye, Des. We loved
this
you while you
still
were
in-
here.
Is this still in like
Shut
the
up.
religious district though?
It's not in the religious district.
I'm asking above too.
Oh. I don't think it is. How about this? I'll say it's on the cusp of a different district. You don't the further away. I would say you see about 2 or 3 religious people, but not many walking around.
But did we go through a gate?
No.
So it's technically still the religious district.
You can say that, yes.
Interesting. Okay.
All right, Desiree.
Can I attempt to stealth in with her?
No.
Yeah.
I'm
Can I at least have
sorry.
a roll for shits and giggles, and if it's a nat 20, I get to come in?
No, not even a nat 20 will get you in, but sure, you can try your best. Yeah, no. They definitely see you. There's 10 of them. Only one person's allowed inside. You can't follow. Yeah, there's no chance you guys can get in. But, I mean, obviously you guys want to see what's going on, so I got your tokens in there.
Is there gonna be any possibility for like windows so I can like scale a roof and try and see in, or
No, they're keeping an eye on you, so you don't do that.
could always fucking try? You don't know.
No, they're surrounding you and just watching you, essentially guarding you. If you want
Right.
if you're like, I'm
Oh.
tired, I want to sit down, they get you a fucking chair to sit on. If you want food
Oh,
or
how
water,
polite.
they get you water and food.
Whole nerds.
They don't let you out of their sight at all.
Alright, whole nerds.
Desiree, you open the doors and you're ushered into this big room. It looks like to be a bar. The most notable feature in this place is 2 things. One, a werewolf currently chowing down on some raw ass mutton on the table. And Baroon, who is sitting with his knees and head hitting the ceiling. As he also is currently eating as much as he can from this big bowl made of 3 barrels.
Oh. It's a big boy.
Ah, Desra. I didn't think you guys would make it to Capital. Thought the winter might freeze you out. Come, have a seat, have a seat. Candle, can we have a bottle of whatever? I really don't care. Do you, Desra, want any of whatever?
Sure, just surprise me.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, God. Do I get danger sense for this?
Sure.
Super. Hopefully it's not bad. Amazing.
Well, it doesn't
Hopefully
shatter as Candle whips a fucking bottle of wine at your face. You don't catch it, but it doesn't shatter, and it hits the wall and kind of just rolls off and makes that like glass sound on stone. And Stonefierce just starts laughing. She's a wild card, isn't she?
All that certainly was surprising.
Good. Well, I'd like your instincts to be on point, as we have much to discuss.
Yeah.
Starting with the question, why the hell are you sitting across from me right now? And that's where we're gonna end it for tonight.
Ooh.